It's a great gift, either for yourself or for somebody else, but it's a tool that you'll be able to use literally every single day if you would like, because it just infuses into your calendar app and you can use it for planning, for forecasting. So you'll have small previews. It's like an advanced screening of all of my forecasts for the entire year because I did all of them in like 24 to 48 hours. So you have advanced previews of those. And then when those come out, you have a link directly in the calendar that will take you to my blog. So then you can read the full text. And of course, I will have the audio version on Insight Timer as well. And I have transits, I have psychic self-care days, new moon and full moon rituals, and there's a companion guidebook where you can follow along, you can take notes. And yeah, it's a really great tool that depending on how much you want to develop your intuition, because I have some card pulls in there that I pulled and space for you to pull. If you want to learn about your natal chart, you can put it in there or draw it and create it in there if you want to be technical, or just print it out, whatever you want to do. And use it to refer to it throughout the entire year. So every time there's a transit, anytime there's an event, I will say in there, hey, look at your natal chart and look right here. And here's an interpretation of what this means. But, a version of what we do in these classes, and I won't talk about everything that I put in the calendar in these classes because it would be too many things. So I'll just be picking from those events and discussing those. But also the eclipses, details on those, lots of information there, and special rituals for those as well. So it's a really great tool, and I'm going to be using it. And so because I am switching up my whole system, I actually been working on a physical journal for myself to do like my trackers or track my dreams and everything, and any journal prompts. So that has been a fun craft and activity because if I save time with work, I have to give myself something else to do. So I'm making a craft. It's ridiculous. Coming. Very interested in learning about astrology, I'd be in touch. Wonderful. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, so I have some great beginner resources in my shop. I have some workshops that cover the 12 zodiac signs, that cover the 12 houses. From my vantage point of view, it's not just like, here's what each of them are. It's how do they relate to each other so you can weave them together. And I have some different sheets. I have a free workshop on there, and I also will have a little free calendar that's covering all of the new moons, full moons, and eclipses. So if you sign up for my newsletter, you'll download it for free. If you're already on my newsletter, then I will be sending it out to everybody for the December. So you can sign up now and you'll still get it. You just won't get it instantly. But I will be sending that out to everybody that already follows my newsletter. Again, I just send an email a month at the start of the month. Here's what I'm up to. Here's what I've been up to. Reminders of different services or videos, or just kind of reminding you of what I have out there and what's going on and things to think about, or if I have any discounts or deals going on. I'm putting together my 2026 spiritual bullet journal to use with the calendar. Oh, wonderful. I do also have mentorships. So if you enjoyed this class, I have one-off mentorships that you can book a 2-hour block with me to work on developing your intuition. So I can channel for you. I can have you practice reading into me. We can do so many things in a 2-hour block. If you want to have that be repeated versus just booking 2 hours here and there, then I have a 4-month mentorship for developing your intuition. So if you want to see if that's a good fit for you, feel free to message me. We can chat about it. And then I also, on the astrology side, I have 2 different mentorships that are 3-month, so basically a quarter of the year, and then 6 months. And for really any of the above, if you want to repeat them, you can repeat them. So you can just kind of keep it going. And the idea behind the astrology one is to be holistic in understanding your chart and understanding it in relation to the transits, which is what we talk about once or twice a month here on Insight Timer, but going really in depth with your chart. And then you can practice. So we can create some homework for you, have you do some research using the different tools or search engines that I mentioned, and then pulling information together. We could come up with a specific project. Like, I want to know more about this specific time in my life, or I want to use it for forecasting. So whatever it is that you're interested in, we can craft all of that, figure out a plan, and then essentially it's like a guided study that I can answer any of your questions. We'll have working time together, things asynchronistically. So they're really great opportunities if you want to learn more about your intuition and develop it, or you want to learn more about your natal chart or other people's natal charts. If you have their charts and permission, and you want to use the transit astrology on, partner, family member, and not just look at your own chart, we can look at other people's charts too that you have, and just to use the tools. But the very low stakes kind of introduction are the workshops and resources I have on my website, and then the calendar, because the calendar you can just click into any day that you're like, I have time. I want to learn some astrology today. I'm going to look ahead. I'm going to really go in depth. I'm going to follow some of the instructions. I'm going to do some reading about this. And then it just gives you all of these cues and opportunities for ways to learn. So yeah, that's my plug. That's my plug. Again, if you are curious, like depending on where you're at in your learning or development journey, and you're like, I don't know which is the best one for me, then we'll just do it back and forth. Just send me a message, send me an email. I have a plethora of resources, so many that are free, one from these classes, two content that's on my YouTube channel, and then everything else is kind of a mix. I have some things that are, and I would like to do in 2026, maybe some other experiences that are like a live or something, but maybe like off here, or it's something that people tune into, or some sort of a container or collective, or doing another workshop, because I've done some workshops that were just me recording it, and I've done some where it was a live event, but I did that with somebody else. So maybe I could just partner up with some other people, do some of those, or I could do some by myself. So things I'll be thinking about in our winter hibernation, and then gearing up as we head into the astrological new year.